Hello, hello. So I've got some homework done, which means it's time to start doing the more important things like playing DU. I'm gonna work some more on the framing of the ship. It's going to take probably a lot of time to do all of it, so I don't know, maybe I won't upload it all. But yeah, I mean, there's actually a lot to do still, obviously. I spent like an hour on just this front section in the last stream. Hour, even more than that, an hour and a half. So yeah, hopefully I can get a lot done on it tonight. That's my goal. See how much I can do. It's 11 o'clock, so I'll spend like maybe another 2 hours, right? Yeah, so we accomplished that last time. Yeah, I'm gonna also delete this midline section here just because it's no longer useful for our purposes. We already have the midline completed. Get rid of that. No need. And then also I guess that's what it's called now. He's calling it the Goliath. Is looking hella awesome from here. I'm gonna go fly over there. Yeah, let's see this thing. He's been working hard on it. What a beaut. It looks a lot like the Empyrean version. This is impressive, honestly. He's done a great job. Even better than I have on my ship, dare I say. I'm excited to see this when that's actually done. It's going to be so cool. My game isn't dead frame rate. Well, see, it's crazy, right? I'm not only streaming Dual Universe to YouTube in HD. I'm also recording, and then I'm also playing Empyrean. I also have Empyrean running in the background, so I can copy the ship. And like my computer's just a Ryzen 5. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but I'm able to play. So, it's doable. That's for sure. Now that I have enough blocks, I can finally change the color of this, which is kind of important. Ah, shit. Alright. But yeah, I'm also surprised that DU runs with other games in the background also, and it isn't completely terrible. There's a noticeable... Oh, I just used the wrong thing. There's a noticeable frame drop, don't get me wrong, but it's not like... it's not absurd. It's not unwatchable. At least in my opinion. I guess I'm not watching the stream, but, I'll just go to the edge here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so yeah, that was my goal. And then also I have to change all of these back. Okay. Getting some work done, yep. Alright, and then also it had a white band just here in galvanized white aluminum. Turn off my light so I can see. Ironic, isn't it? Done. And done. Check it out. I don't know what happened there. All I know is that I'm going to ignore it because I'm lazy. Hey Sig, what's up? Yeah, so I think I'll just take this now. I wonder if it would look good to... I kind of want to do like a white stripe. Would it look good? This is a question that I have. Like if I did the front of this white, maybe even the front 2 blocks. We can play around with the coloring a bunch. I have unlimited options basically. This probably won't also... this isn't going to be the best ship I've ever built, and one of the reasons is I'm trying to stream it, and then the other reason is it's, I'm translating from Empyrean, which is something I've never done before in DU, so it could be... Yeah, it could be great, or it could be a complete disaster. I guess that's yet to be determined. I actually like this white lip. I think it looks good. Past that, I'm not sure what else I want to do to these. I like the clean design. I think that I'll go ahead and take them and I'll at least copy one of them up there. Kind of get this area a little bit cleaner, so Dan doesn't have to deal with it, poor guy. Hey, Nemesis. Sorry, my latency is like really high. How many object are there? Like construct? Is that what you ask? How many are there? I'm not sure. Selection's too large. Are you serious? Freaking fine. So I'll be taking that. I mean, there's a few objects. You can look at my map. I mean, there's a few things in the market over there, and then also the spaceport is 4 kilometers in that direction, where the Aerospace Expo was. Yeah, so this is the engine pod I already designed. Those antennas look great. Thank you. They are a direct plagiarism. And I'm proud of them too. So yeah, I'm just gonna move it all over. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah, get that. I don't know, like, what do people think about me streaming builds? Is it like really boring, or should I like just stick to making tutorial videos, or you know, do people care if I make the streams? I kind of like to stream it because I mean, even just for me, so I can go back and look at what I've built. I think it's kind of fun. But I mean, I don't know how people like it or not. I mean, they definitely don't get a lot of views, but I mean, that's not what I care about. You could have red inside the white. That would be cool. I would really like to have like different. I mean, like purple, the spaceport tower. If anyone was at the expo, we really wanted to do purple on the outside of that, like purple luminescent, and we worked really hard to try to find a way to make that happen. Like really hard. We tried like transparent screens, like make a SVG this purple and shine light through it and see if it would project purple. And like, there's no way we figured out that it can be done. That looks ridiculous. What happened here? Problem solved. Saw the video about the lag machines. Yeah, it was really freaking stupid, dude. And well, I mean, so I made that video because I thought that NQ's actions against the griefers were. I thought it was a little bit overkill, to be honest with you. Like, I supported the banning of the griefers themselves because they published the exploit publicly. However, I think that I don't support the banning of the people that just talked about it. And this morning, those the people were unbanned from the Discord. That not the griefers, but the people just talking about it, because everyone got banned. So they that being said, they got unbanned, so I made the video private. No need to smear NQ if they're working toward getting better. So yeah, that's what I do. All right, how long did you play? I have like 1,000 hours. It's not really that much, Imperion. I mean, I've been featured as a builder in Imperion for the Scorpion. I have a pretty good following on the workshop, obviously. And then, yeah, so my faction was #1 in the SDG Imperion server, and our alliance was #1 in HWS, undefeated for multiple seasons. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I spent a lot of time mining gold, which is one of the reasons I like DU so much. So a lot of gold I have mined. Trust me when I say that. It was like all I did. And, you know, and then they added CPU to Imperion, and I quit, basically. But, I mean, now they're kind of fixing their mistake. They're adding the better core unit. Now servers are turning off the thruster problem and stuff like that. And it's better, but, I mean, now that I play DU, there's, you know, exactly no reasons for me to do anything other than, you know, play DU. Like, every other game is boring. I just want my Imperion ships in DU because my Imperion ships are cool. that being said, I'm going to switch to Empyrean, and I want to figure out what to do next. Let me switch over. Sorry, I have to switch the screen recorder. It's kind of... I need to make like a hotkey to do it because I've been doing it so much it slows me down. So we've done the nose part, all of the... Nice warp drive. All of these ribs. I need to make the sphere, so it's probably something I can do right now. I can at least make this sphere and cut it. That would be something that would be good because we have many of these. So this is a sphere of radius 12, and then this is a sphere of radius 6. So what I'm doing for this ship, for the people that haven't been following along, is basically one block in Empyrean is 6x6 in DU, and that is equivalent to one large core. So so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to make both of those spheres real quick. That would be something that would be good to do. So I'm just going to use the sphere tool. I'm really lazy, guys. I think that this is the diameter. It is good. So this would be a 6 on this sphere, right? So that's a 6 sphere. That's good. And then if I wanted a 12, I just scale up a little bit higher. I'll make the 12. Like so. And obviously this is ridiculous because it's so thick and use so much voxel, so I'm going to try to hollow them. Boop. Yeah, so I can actually just delete that. And then the sphere of size minus, like in -3, dare I say, is the size of what we can cut with. So if I 1, 2, 3, and then Alt, and then click, and now we can hollow out the sphere, right? And also the same for this one. This one might not hollow. It's so small that it might jank when I try to hollow it, but we'll see. I mean, it's worth always to try. One, 2, 3. I mean, I'll take it. It's a little bit less possible. What I don't understand is all the tutorial area element display models are gone. All this are supposedly moved. What? NQ game mod. Didn't know if it was officially done. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy just making this stream. It's kind of fun. And I like documenting my builds. It's cool. I don't think it could hurt my channel in any way, but at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of people who, oh, dang, what's this? There's a lot of people who would much rather just, watch tutorials. But, I guess they can do that if they want to. I'll put the streams in a separate playlist and whatever. Yeah, okay, that does fix it. Good. I'm not a complete idiot. You guys are laughing because, you all know. Okay, so anyway, those are the 2 spheres that I needed. So we'll switch back over now to Empyrean. And let's see what I've got here. What do I want to do next is the question. So on this ribbing, we find... I think I've done all of these. So there's 1, 2... What did I just do? 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ribs. I'm not gonna switch the stream. I'm gonna look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need one more on DU. How does that look? Okay, so that's interesting. It's the little one. This is okay. So that one is as expected. I can make this easily in DU real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna add that real quick to the edge. Yeah, this is probably going to be the longest I've spent building a ship ever. One reason, because I'm streaming, obviously, and then the other, it's complicated to copy exactly the Empyrean blocks. So I believe that is identical how it's supposed to be. Did I put that at the wrong? Okay, that's good, right? So, yeah, that is how that's supposed to look. Is this at the right spot? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now I don't know what pace priority is necessary. I think that's the one. I think that's good enough. Switching back to Empyrean just temporarily for myself. Yeah, then that was actually just filled in normally with the paste priority, so I can do that to my line as is customary. Yeah. Okay. And then also we find. Did you ever put Imperion ships in Excalibur's design challenge? No, I didn't. I was featured on Spange. Is that what the dude's name is? I forget. I was featured on his his YouTube blog many times. I didn't actually play in his servers, but some of the guys from my organization did, and they used a lot of my designs and obviously dominated Spange because he can't build a ship. So, but I mean that was how it was. It was fun. Yeah, that's gonna warp to all hell. Now what if I try the other direction priority? Yeah, I think the reverse priority is the best option. It's not great, but I mean it worked. I could also make a smaller sphere. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to make a 5x5 sphere and see if it looks a little bit better. I won't be able to hollow it, but whatever. 4, 5, and then oh god, cut. It's also worth noting the ship I'm building right now from Empyrean isn't actually mine. Oh, that looks even terrible. Someone said if something is available in the DirectX 12 in the game, it can be captured and OBJ can be made. Personally, I don't know how, but that's what I heard. Is that true? I think that would require a modification of the game files. Or some kind, I mean, maybe you can, like, scrape the memory. I have no idea how any of that works. I'm too stupid. This is the sphere that we will use. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was good. And then also I got some ships featured on HWS, of course. But, I mean, that's no work of magic, but... yeah, there's not a good way to place the sphere. Let me try cutting off the bottom layer. Because I really want to make this, like, not so janky. Obviously, if I spend so much detail on every single block, then I'll never actually finish the ship. Oh, I mean, whatever. Infinite content. I guess. Yeah, I mean, that just is not good. It's really not good. I feel like there's some more interesting thing I can put here that doesn't involve the stupid Shankomancy. It's not, I mean, actually what it is, but... I'll leave it, and then if I have a better idea, I'm gonna do it exactly the Empyrean, and then I'll edit it later if it... I mean, it might look good, you never know. I mean, yeah, it's a pain that it warps, but by the same token, you can't even notice that from a distance. And that's, I mean, that's how it's supposed to look, so. Switching back to Empyrean. Okay, so I've built that. Now, I think that there's a new block that I need that I haven't built, so. And if I remember, it's this one, right? What block is this? Yeah, so this is like so it comes out half and then it cuts, right? I don't actually have that, so I need to find a way to build that block. Because it's used in many different places. So let me grab my block down here. So this is a 6x6 Empyrean block. 2, 3. So, okay, the idea is that if we come out half and then we cut the end off, I think is how the... Let me double check and then turn in. How does this even work? Sorry, you can't see I haven't switched it. It's called a ramp. Yeah, no, it's definitely the just half the end is cut off. That's strange. I mean, it clearly works, so I can make it. We just need to scale this up to... How big does it actually... Have I counted wrong? Of course I have. I always count wrong. Oh, this is stupid. First Alt. So the theory is that if I cut right here, then I get exactly what I want, and that looks basically the thing. What I need. And then I can also cut out maybe a little bit of the inside. I don't know how much I can get away with cutting out, but presumably that much. Yeah, I mean, and then we'll take this right. It's good enough that I can use. I should be able to go to... I'm trying to hollow. I mean, it's not like it's necessary that I do this, but the more voxel I save, the better. My cat is jumping around. So yeah, so this is the block that I need. Save it there, switch to Empyrean. I just want to see how it looks. Yeah, so that is just placed directly on the edge, and I can do that. So in Empyrean, this is just like that. Oh, that's gonna mess the whole circle up. No. Yeah, I think maybe the sphere is not what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna delete this because it's not gonna work. Yeah, I think that this whole thing needs to be gone. This is not good. I guess maybe there's a point at which we just have to realize that there are some limitations to what DU does. Oh, look, a Phantom. You can buy one of those for 25 million right now. Get my part. What's this? Alright, and then now this will place without warping. Onto the end here, as expected, I believe. And that, yeah, so that works exactly how I want. So that, I mean, that's great. That's perfect, exactly. The real question comes to mind is, now what is this next block? I mean, I have no idea. I'll switch over to the stream. I have no idea what block that is. Certainly not that. It's weird. It's like I can use the paint tool maybe to figure out what it is. So this is a 1/2, and this is at a 45, right? So this is a 1/2 45, and then this is so this is two 1/2 stuck together, and that is something that I can make. Okay, so I think I know what this is that I can make. I think I need a 3x3 cube. 2, 3, because it is a 1/2. Place my 3x3 cube, and then I can take my angle, which is this 1, 2. Wait, we have maybe a small problem. I can't do half of a 3x3. Loading, please wait. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Alright, so we know this to be true. That this is legal. Right, so therefore that is legal. Does that make me intelligent? Okay, now I have to make it 6 long, of course, so like that, and that, so that's block A that we need, I think, and then also I need the, this, but I need it also like this. How was it exactly? I have one block that's like that, but I think this one in particular, was it? I don't remember how it was. This is terrible. Oh no, I had it right. This is good. This is how, I think this is right. It's like a rhombus. It looks like, okay, I think this will fit together. So this block, I believe, let me go over here and delete. Dang man, what am I doing? Yeah, okay, so then I use the 1/2, which is this one. And I use it on the edge, right here. And I can place like this. I think, notably, I'm gonna have to... I think that if I try this, it's gonna break, but... maybe it's not the end of the world? Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I need. So yeah, I've done that correctly. And that actually goes all the way down to the side that I haven't even done yet. So yeah, I mean, it's even... So we do like the half, then the rhombus, and then another half, and then another rhombus. So this is, what we've done is, this is... So I think I can put the half, and I can put this. Kind of extrapolate this out a little bit. No, I'll just do it the right way. So I'll mess up if I do it the way I'm thinking, but... Oh god. I mean, it must certainly be like that. Maybe... I mean, I can do that. So. And then, okay, so does that actually end where it should? Yeah, my blocks are slightly different size. That's okay. I mean, it's just a work. So I think that theoretically that this actually will line up correctly right here. That is how far that is meant to go. And I should just be able to copy identically this to the other side, and I'll be golden. Oh, I've got some of the sphere. Yeah, so yeah, no jank, that's good. So I've got 2 of the blocks what I need. Alright, so I think that we'll stop there for that, and then now I probably want to fill in a little bit more that happens right here. So let's switch over to Empyrion on also the stream and analyze that. Oh dang, I had Empyrion up the entire time. I'm stupid. I'm sorry guys. Okay, so in between, so these actually, the big ribs actually go down another 1/2 block. So I think we can continue those. That's probably what I'll do next. Yeah. Yeah, so these go down one more. Now this might be a questionable happening. This might not work. Okay, so we need inverse priority. Oh no. What is this? I see a jank. Stupid cat. It's not because of this part. How many was it? 4, right? Yeah, then this also has to... So this doesn't quite work. Because inevitably it must warp, of course, one block. Just to give me a hard time, right? It's something that the game has to do to make it more difficult for me. That is really annoying. No, kitty! You're not allowed to be here. Yeah. You want to say hi? That is my kitty. Alright, problem solved. Fix. Easy fix. Unless I can just copy it, of course. As expected. And I'll just move that over to the other side. Just to keep things concise. Yeah, and that of course works as it should. Excellent. And I haven't done much, but I mean, I think this is going to be pretty cool when it's done. And like I was mentioning in the earlier stream, I have to go around and fix all of the janks. Like, there's a lot of these because this piece is not perfect, and I have to go delete these and then fix. Which is, I mean, a slight pain, to be honest. Alright, so now let's observe the Empyrean and see what they did for this block here. Okay, so yeah, this is actually the same block. This is that same rhombus shape. Then it goes to this. Right, let's see, blue. Yeah, it's like that, right? So what I have to do. And I can make that happen, I think. So this is the block that I have. Yeah, I think what my problem with this one is that I need one more to the bottom. And it's something that I should have done. That it should be like this. And this is not. Yeah, so that's not what I did. So yeah, that should work correctly. Oh, and notably I need to... My library is getting messy. I need to cut 2 of these off. Because... yeah, because this is working like that. I'm doing a little change to the original design here because I want to do a specific effect that, I mean, it would be initially impossible in Empyrean, but I'm making it happen here. That doesn't stick out. Is it supposed to? And if it is, why isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I need the opposite of that piece. And I think the solution, so I just need to do this, and then rotate. Yeah, so this is what I need. This is the piece. Okay, good. Not like that. Yeah, so yeah, this is the thing. That's very nice. Hey, am I a Voxelmancer now? Okay. And subsequently, we will need to make another block. Dude, this is such a mess. And we'll make this block right over here. And it is just this one. Super easy Imperium blocks, and like I was mentioning, I think that all of these blocks will probably be available. I'm gonna make like a library, so people who aren't maybe so experienced with building can just take these and just build their own ship out of them. Because I mean, I can build clearly really cool things out of just these. So yeah, now this is great, except it needs just the 4. Yeah, and that this should be exactly how the Empyrean looks. And of course it is, so I'm quite happy with that. We actually find that it is flat along the entire section of the ship, along from there until we get to the edge. I'll go ahead and switch the stream so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, also of course feel free to ask questions. Like, so this section now we do is entirely flat. And that is what I will do next. Yeah, I think I should be able to do that in one go, and then I can copy it all. So maybe I want to make this part as well if I haven't already. Yeah, so that is actually just a half block, interesting. And this is, so maybe I can make that happen. Switch back to DU. I'm trying to think about how I meant to do that. Okay, so I have already that. It's quite good. This is 6 blocks. This is actually a weird angle what I have to build. Yeah, so I can do that. I'll go ahead and switch back the stream. Okay. So this notably just is like this. Just goes down to 6. And that's just how that is. Super easy, super simple. Super good. And then this block here, this is actually, it just becomes flat. And I should be able to, if I'm not mistaken, just build this entire thing out like the lazy man I am. And like so, I can complete the side. Yeah, I mean, perfection, right? This is good. This is what I want. And now I can just take my copy tool and move all of this over. To this side. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe have to relocate my voxel library just a little bit. It's funny. Yeah, I'll just move this over manually. And that, I believe, is how this one is. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, this block here, this can go away. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. If I don't clean, then I mean, maybe I'll get disorganized and not good things will happen. I'll give myself more trouble than I need. Yeah, we were thinking, like, what if I build a ship out of iron? Because it's also sick, or also sick. I mean, it is sick, right? But it's also thick that the ship could easily be made from iron and actually be decent PvP. So maybe I'll make a version, and then you guys will get to fight this thing in battle sometime. That'd be funny. I'm gonna forget where all my blocks are, too. Yeah, that is part of this set, so I can go over here. And this whole section. These are all the same blocks. And it can get moved over. Yeah, okay, so then, I mean, we just cleaned up just a little bit of things. Some of this one, too. Of course. Yeah, so that's already looking. I mean, this is starting to look like the top of a ship. So my plan for these holes here is I'm actually going to take the luminescent voxel and I'm going to inlay it. So I mean I'm not going to show now, but like I'll take inside of here, or I could also do glass. I mean I have some options. I can make like a skyway here too with glass over the top. That'd be really cool. But I was thinking that I would inlay with the luminescent voxels in this gap, with a little bit of a like a 3 dimension to it. And then as you like move around the ship, it would change how it looks, and it would kind of give it a trippy effect. So that's probably what I'll try first, and if I don't like that, then obviously something else I can do. So, what should I work on next? I mean, we can keep building down the layers, so maybe we can start on the next thing here. I think it's worth noting that this is supposed to be a block. Is this going to mess it all up? See? I mean, it didn't mess it up, but that's not the color I was meant to use. This one. Yeah, perfect. She's a beaut. And like so. So we've covered up the hole there. So yeah, let's switch back to Empyrean. Figure out what I want to do. So yeah, okay, so I've done all of these. Now, I'm just going to paint these black again so I keep track of what I'm doing. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so now I think we want to do this next layer. I'm going to paint it, paint it blue. Yeah, this is also a pretty complicated layer. Yeah, so I mean I have to figure out how to make that. And this is probably one of the harder layers that there are. That right there, I mean I can tell you that's just a regular tetra. This, I mean this right here, I mean is this not just a normal block? Is that a, this is so strange that this is maybe a normal block. Okay, see, yeah, I mean look at that. Is that not just a normal block? That's the only normal block on the entire ship. So I say we probably build this normal block first. I don't think I've built this one either. Right, I don't think I've done that. This is a small tetra, big tetra, so I can make that happen as well in DU. Figure out where it starts. So right at that point is where the big tetra goes. I'm trying to kind of remember how it looks, and then maybe I'll have to switch back and forth a few times. Yeah, okay, so let me go ahead and get my big tetra. Where is he? I mean, I have it here somewhere. This is it. This tetra's, I mean, this thing is huge. So if I looked right, so I think it was something like that. I want to make sure that I'm correct before I place. I would say that I am. We're going to try inverse priority first. Okay, so that warped maybe a little bit there. Let's see, regular priority? Okay, sweet. Okay, regular priority it is. And then also, as logic would have, we place the normal tetra. The block combinations are very normal in Empyrean, so. And then, I mean, the normal tetra we just placed right here. Inverse priority. Okay, yeah, so this one is one of these that that jank a little bit, unfortunately. We just have to decide which we like better. Yeah, not that. So, I mean, yeah, that it is, and then I'll try to fix that later. So, like, I mean, like I said, I'm going to build all the blocks and then figure it out. So I think this was actually just a normal block. If I remember right, just a normal 6x6. I think it was like just this. Yeah, it is. And then there's a small tetra on the inside, once again, which I can do right now because I have it in my paste. Yeah, okay, so we're going to want to build this out. 6, 5, 6. Doable. And tetra is going to be inverse priority. I tell you that already. Yep, and perfect. Look at that. Alright, so that's how that one is designed, and then we'll move this over to the other side. So that's another block done. A little bit less complicated. Yep, very nice. Yeah, unfortunately it does do that. It's not good. Hopefully I can find a way to fix that. Because I'm sure there's a number of different places that's going to happen on this ship. And there's not much that I can do. Furthermore, we notice this also just comes down another 6 blocks. Right, without warping. And goes to the extent of that. I'll build that real quick. Yeah, so super basic there. It's obvious. Yeah. Back to Empyrean, what's the next step? I'll just look at that real quick. Okay, so we have the 2 blocks, it's easy. And then, yeah, and then also just the same Tetris pattern as before, which we can just copy easily. The same as last time. Where'd my Tetra? Where'd it go? There he is. Yeah, so I mean, half the time I'm going to spend on this is, you know, building maybe the ship, but then the other half is fixing the voxel error that happen occasionally. I'll copy the same block over here, R to mirror. Super easy. Got that done. Alright, what's next? Yeah, so then we have... so yeah, up against that's actually the full-size Tetra. Very interesting. Yeah, so like so. Okay, so this is normal priority. Yep, okay, and then I'll mirror it. Sweet. That looks insane. I love it. Yeah, I mean, the interior is going to be a block. This is... A lot of this is thick, though. Like, you can make, like, an actual PvP ship. There's actually some really thick voxels here. It would hold a little bit of damage. Yeah, and then on the other side of that, we have a very particular block. I'm not sure how I'm going to make that. How actually do I do that? Here, I'm going to stream the Empyrean. So, yeah, check that out. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so that is strange. It's still a 6x6. It looks like we have a... Wow. Yeah, how am I going to make that? I'm going to try. I mean, I think I can try, and then if I can't, I'll just substitute it for something. Obviously, the first step is to start with a cube, because we're doing a reduction process here. A cube of size 6x6. And so what it looked like was that it has a triangle, and then also in the triangle it comes to a point, right? It has a, let's look at this. So it has a block face on the side, and then 2 sides angled to the point. So this would be the block face, and then maybe this side would angle that way, and then this side would angle also that way. So how can we accomplish that? I don't think that's what I was meaning to make, but either way, it's kind of cool. Man, how is this possible? Anyone have any clever ideas? Yeah, I mean, that does the same thing each direction. Of course it does. How about down here? I think I know what that'll do. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I mean, but is this what I need? This is a question. I mean, it kind of looks halfway decent. I mean, what I need, but it's, I mean, this is so janky. I think, yeah. Can I substitute this block for something more buildable? This is also an interesting... What is this? Okay, no, this is normal block. Okay, good. Dang it. So the question is, can I use something more buildable here? And probably normal Tetra, right? Oh man, where is it? I haven't played in so long. I don't even know where my blocks are. Oh man, where is it? That one. Right, I mean, hey, it works. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, this is kind of cheaty, but I mean, this is so much easier. I could also try maybe a different option, which is using the big version of this. Yeah, probably not. I don't think that looks as good. Yes, we'll use probably the little version. Just that one is what we'll do. And yeah, so yeah, that's what we'll do. I mean, kind of, you know, easy cop out here, but there's some of the blocks that I mean, I don't know how to build them. Yeah, I believe, I need to fix that. Oh, it's a kitty. What's up? Yeah, I mean, it's good. It works. This is, I mean, it works just fine. It's something we can do. Yeah, okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm also going to copy it to the other side because I'm paranoid. I want to just make sure I keep track of what I'm doing. That didn't work quite as planned. Oh no. There we go. That's what I want. And also, I mean, it needs this block in the back. Yep, legal, sweet. Okay, so what's next in the Empyrean? Yeah, and then this is just a... That looks also like a small tetra. Interesting. So... So we have 2 of these. I think these, I could just take the same system here and then rotate it, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe that I find that that is legal. Let's see, we messed it up. Okay, so we need to go 6 here. Yeah, so that's what we want. That I think is... Oh, no, it's the other way. Never mind. It's not good. I messed up. Yeah, I mean, it's actually like this. I mean, I can do that just as well. I love how beautifully even this is. Check it out. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah, so our next step, and then, yeah, so it still goes across the top actually quite far. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks farther, which is 4 times 6, so we want to go actually to 24 across here. We can do that right now. 24. Doesn't break anything. Nope. Beautiful. $24. And I'm just going to tie that to Empyrean. Then we have 2 45-degree slopes between here, and then we have another, what looks to be a tetra. This is our 45-degree. Oh, jeepus. Yep, well, we'll live with that. That is how it be. 1, 2. Two 45 slopes, and then the exact same thing that we had over here. And I also need to fix this block over here in Empyrean. Something that I can do just right quick. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so then I can just reverse this whole section right here. I can just steal this whole thing and move it to the other side. Wait before I mess it up. And yeah, I mean, I can just take that. Not like that. Do as I say, not as I do. Is that right? Did I get it that time? Yeah, okay. I mean, so yeah, so that's what I want. Super good. Yeah, so now that we've got that tetra, so I've actually substituted a complicated block for that tetra. Yeah, so now we have indented circles. How am I even supposed to make that? Probably not. I mean, that's how. Okay, so it's actually a 6x6 block, then I have a 6x6 circle cut out of it. Let me see if I can make that. I'm going to try and make that block. So if it's 6, so that's actually a 12x12. Let me think about how that would be possible. Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to try and see if I can make it work. 12x12 block. I need an equal sized circle. I mean, obviously, the second I say equal sized circle, you realize it's not going to work. And that has to be cut out of the middle. Right, and that is the block that I'm supposed to use. So, I mean, I guess the obvious thing is that I can just, you know, reduce the size of the circle just to make this possible. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, this is easy. I can just take this. And I mean, totally legal, totally fine, easy to do. Control X, and then I can take off this end. What's part's the middle of this part here, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this whole block should be able to come off successfully without breaking. Yeah, and I mean, then I've successfully made this block, right? I mean, this is somewhat of a challenging block. When you first look at like what the block is, maybe your layout is hard, but I mean, clearly, I make it this quickly, so easy. Yeah, I mean, now I can just take this block simply and copy it just to the end. I mean, it should be pretty obvious how this goes. I say that, and then I don't think about how it goes. I think like this. Oh, but why is this not at a? I mean, yeah, that is how it is, and it's okay. Let me think about the priority of this. I think that it needs to be no priority. Yeah, I was correct, of course. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can just do exactly that. And, I mean, looks super good, super easy. Mirror to rotate. And I can... Oh, I haven't even copied. Let me copy, actually, all of this over right now. I don't recall exactly how far, what I... Yeah, okay, it was just here, so we're good. Move that over. Something is not correct here. Whoa, what? Oh, it's good. I just couldn't even see it. Yeah, that looks correct to me. Yeah, so unfortunately I've substituted a block here because this is harder to build, but I think it still looks clean, and I mean, it still looks okay, so that's what we'll do. You guys complain about it, come try it yourself. Yeah, I mean, then we actually just have 2 circles, so I mean, this next part's, I mean, equally easy. I can just copy this. I mean, even so, both sides. Just like so. I mean, I just copy and paste this right here. Yep. Yeah, and then, yeah, I mean, just to finish it off, we have a very simple slope, just connected to the end. I think I just need a little help with block here. And I mean, I can easily build this slope. Just like so. Hopefully that might break. Oh, it didn't. Okay, sweet. And yeah, I mean, so much block. I don't even need all of this. But yeah, I mean, we can delete like that. But good enough. I mean, we'll go fix this just a little. Yeah, I mean, that should be quite sufficient. So yeah, this is what we'll take. Now, this was pasted with dominance. Yep, perfect. Alright, so now I'll switch back to Empyrean. And we can see, now this does have a wall behind it that I have to build, unfortunately. But that's just as easy as that. Yep. And now we'll switch back to Empyrean. Just look at that. And yeah, I mean, this is the desired effect that I wanted. And now I have successfully built this this whole area right here. This is good. So we've got actually this entire blue has been built onto both sides of the ship. So now I mean we move on to the next layer. However, I've been streaming for an hour. It's kind of getting late here, so I think that I'm gonna call it a night. So yeah, thank you for everybody who has watched and followed along. Hopefully hopefully this is kind of interesting, and maybe you can learn something about some transferring the ships from DU to Empyrean. Oh, I didn't notice that the bottom engine pod is smaller. That really doesn't look, that kills my OCD. No, I'm actually gonna fix that. That's not good. Those engine pods need to be the even size. What is this? I never even noticed that these engine pods were not the correct size. I guess some of you guys also played Empyrean. I'll show you some of my ships. This I didn't build, obviously. This is my unbeatable PvP ship. You guys can guess how that works. A lot of people liked this one from the workshop. Trident, ground attack CV. What else is cool? Cobra. Yeah, this thing is unbeatable. This is my ship, which was featured on HWS. Pretty cool ship. Maybe I'll build one of these in DU someday too. It was a lot of fun to build this one. This is the Redemption. This is what we used at ABN to kill a lot of noobs. It's really fun. And I also, not only, I mean, to show my my building prowess, not only did I build a combat steel block of a ship, you know, I'd also put like a pretty interior in it too, because, I mean, why not? So, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a simple little interior, I mean, obviously PvP ship. But, I mean, this became obsolete when they added, you know, the CPU to the game, so I no longer can fly it. Yep, so that's some of my Empyrean ships. Obviously, I didn't build that either. This thing is terrifying. And then, yeah, this was my first ship with a turret hoop on it, so pretty cool. Not very effective. It never really saw battle that much. I mean, there's not enough armor. You can see that clearly. There's just not really much armor at all. It died immediately, so. But that being said, I think that I'm done for now. I'll be working on this beast of a ship, of course, tomorrow. That's obvious. I want to go check out the Kate over there, but I mean, you can see how little I've actually done. So I mean, we did one stream, and I did like this much. It's an hour. And you calculate the rest, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like, I mean 8 hours. 8 hours to finish the outside. I'm pretty excited though. I think it'll look really nice. Especially once I get all the little warps fixed. Let's go magic carpet over to the Kate and see how it is. Yeah, I mean, Dan's been tirelessly working on this, and for good reason. Dare I say it's even more perfect than my ship. Mine is even close to perfect. This is excellent. Very well done. I mean, it's still a little bit of jank, but that's to be expected. He's also using 8x8 geometry, which is quite a bit more DU friendly than 6x6, which is what I'm using. I mean, this is easy to fix. That's I mean, I can fix that right now, 2 seconds. So yeah, I mean, cool, easy fixes on this ship. I have some more work to do to fix mine, but I mean, that's my fault because of the geometry that I chose. I mean, anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, many times, I'm sure. Hopefully I can get even more ship done. This is probably going to be, I mean, multiple weeks of project. I don't think they'll have this done overnight, unfortunately. I mean, I would love to have like the whole done by the weekend, but I mean, there's no way that that's possible. I really don't think I could possibly do the entire thing by the weekend, but guess what? I mean, we'll do one last thing. This is kind of bugging me that these circles are not finished, so I mean, we'll finish them. I'm very happy with how these circles turned out. I didn't think that they would look so nice. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, so I mean, well, I'll be